First on 5, both lanes of traffic are now open on the southbound I-65 General W.K. Wilson Bridge, known as the Dolly Parton Bridge. That is the portion of Interstate 65 that goes over the Mobile River Delta. I want you to take a look at this vehicle. State troopers say it crashed on the bridge. 2 people were thrown out and 1 of them died. Then the SUV went over the side and into the water below. 4 people were still inside. Traffic came to a stop last night for hours as emergency crews rushed to help the victims. News 5's Alan Carter was there.
You can see the evidence that something clearly went wrong here.
Single vehicle crash. For unknown reasons, the vehicle lost control, began to roll, and went off into the water here on the highway.
1 person lost their life, ejected from the vehicle, along with another person who was taken to the hospital, and 4 others who were packed inside the car when it went overboard on the General W.K. Wilson Bridge into the water below. The SUV for a while serving as a raft until help could arrive.
4 individuals on top of the vehicle shortly after the crash. Those individuals were rescued by Alabama Marine Police.
Crews worked to clear the scene, but you can imagine what this accident did to traffic.
We've been sitting here about an hour and a half.
Hundreds backed up, waiting, not moving an inch. Some people getting out and walking the interstate, playing the waiting game.
I was on the move from North Carolina to Texas, and it seems like there's a little bit of a stoppage.
With that much time sitting, you can expect patience to wear thin, but mostly folks concerned about the big picture.
My thoughts are for if anyone actually has perished, those are my thoughts. I feel more strongly about that than having to sit here for a little while and be inconvenienced.
There's nothing we can do about it. You know, good Lord's in control, and our hearts and prayers are out with the folks that are involved in the accident. You know, you just have to be thankful that it's not us up there, and keep them in your prayers, and wait it out.
Eventually, though, after about 3 hours, traffic did move again, and people were back on their way. In Mobile, Alan Carter, News 5.
Now, there were reports that a tire had blown out, causing the crash. State troopers say there's not any evidence at the scene to say that with any certainty. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. Things just got back to normal on the bridge. You'll remember back in May, 2 tractor trailers crashed and caught fire. 1 driver was killed in that crash. The fire from the crash damaged a section of the northbound lanes. Crews were forced to shut down the entire northbound side to make repairs. During that time, traffic in the southbound lane was converted to 2-way to help ease congestion. Crews completed the repair work on July 4th ahead of schedule, and a few days later, traffic was back to normal both northbound and southbound. The General W.K. Wilson Bridge is one of the longest in the U.S. This is a Google satellite image of the area. The entire span is just over 6 miles long. That includes the entire length that is over the River Delta, not just the high-rise portion many call the Dolly Parton Bridge. The bridge crosses 2 rivers, the Mobile and Tensaw, and several other smaller creeks. It opened back in 1980.